Hello there. I'm June Ransom, Licensed Immigration Advisor. I was appointed by the New Zealand Government and work with Woburn International. I own and established this company 29 years ago. Now look, thank you for joining me with this 6th edition on how New Zealand is moving forward and the impact. Now to update you on what is happening with New Zealand immigration and how our government is managing the pathway through this COVID-19 and to get New Zealand economy going, what's happening? Well, we're in COVID-19 level 2 and it's really good to report that the people are moving about and starting to travel around New Zealand within our health department regulations. I went into the city today and it was great. Anyway, the pandemic has shown the united spirit of this country and that we are a team that pulls together and unites for the common good, and that's the Kiwi spirit. Now, to rebuild our country, we need investors, and providing you meet requirements, you will get New Zealand residents. Now, currently, there are two key pathways. There's 10 million investment over 3 years with no age restrictions, or a lower investment of 3 million with an age of eligibility, and that is 66. Now, this is attractive for a new quality of life, which is unique today. So if that sounds like you, pursue it. Now, it's been really good to hear from so many of you with various situations, and some of you wishing to investigate your prospects for coming to New Zealand as investors, professional skilled people, visitors, and many other situations. I've also heard from those of you who are facing issues. You're trapped offshore holding visas, which are expiring, and those of you who have established your lives in this country and had been offshore at the time of lockdown and trapped for getting back. And the family's been split up over this. So you've got members of the family in this country and others overseas. The pandemic is changing people's lives, and I can report that I've been personally involved in applying pressure on getting solutions from our government for you migrants who are being adversely impacted. We heard on the news today what was happening down in Queenstown, which is our picturesque tourist spot in the South Island. But it's not a matter of making our government aware of the issues, it's helping them with solutions for you. Now, with our border closed, those solutions are not an easy fix. And you may wonder why. It's because we have virtually eliminated the COVID-19 virus. And we don't want to have problems created again. Now, for those of you who are trapped in New Zealand without jobs, I'm involved with others in getting you emergency benefit so that you can support yourself and family. Now, should your visas not be current, you are vulnerable as it relates to your future in New Zealand, so you need help. Those of you trapped offshore and having been living in New Zealand, we're told that your situation is complex. It is being worked on as a priority, but resolution date is not known. But constant pressure is being applied. Now, unless you've got extraordinary circumstances where a humanitarian case can be made, you unfortunately won't get back for some time. Now, should you work in an area which is known as in the essential service category, there's another possibility that you could come through with your employer's assistance by working through a lead agency. Now, last week, I introduced you to lead agencies who are government departments. So employers, if you've identified key migrants who would be an essential worker to the business, and if you have true justification, you can work through this. These lead agencies are made up of multiple government agencies who are involved in the process. And yes, it is a moving feast, but success gets the migrant through the border. Now, you folk in New Zealand who have your skilled migrant residence application lodged and your current work visa is expiring, you must lodge a new work visa application. Now, aspects are going to be easier for you if you've received an invitation to apply for residence. Finally, turning to politics. This week has seen a change in leadership to our main opposition party, known as National, which is Conservative. Now, this was brought about through national polls held in this country, proving a lack of support in the leadership of the party. And this year, our country holds its general national election. The move in appointing a new leader of the opposition is to bring business and financial understanding that the current government is seen as lacking to get New Zealand economy on the right road. Now, if you need additional information or assistance with immigration needs, contact myself or my team at Woburn International. So until next week, thank you for listening. Keep safe and healthy. Bye for now.